Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. It is March 19th, 2025, and isn't it a great time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like, subscribe, and then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday, and check out hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love, and make sure that you follow me on all the different socials, and check out my book Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations at www.cdsthebook.com. So how are you? I myself personally am okay. The reason that we are having such a late Wednesday update is because I had my accelerated resolution therapy today, and we did what is called mapping. And mapping is getting a general idea of the different alters or personalities present in persons with DID or dissociative identity disorder. And so if you haven't been following along with the last couple of videos, let me catch you up. My new therapist has identified that there are several new facets to who I am and some of the things that I do. And one of them is they identified that I have multiple personalities. Now, when you hear the term multiple personalities, depending on your age bracket or whatever, you're thinking of Sybil Shepherd, played by Sally Fields in the from like the mid 70s to the early 80s, where she had 78 different personalities, each one of them more contrasting and stark and very polarizing. Like there would be an instant shift in facial features, voice patterns, the whole nine yards, or whatever else. That is like an over dramatized, very like number 10 on the scale of things. I don't have all the verbiage for it because this is a modality of treatment that I have yet to study, and I'm not sure that I want to study it just because I don't want to know more than the doctors who are working with me. And once I've been doing this for about a year or so, I'll start looking into it a little bit more. But just recently, after this last Wednesday, I can feel the shift between the personalities, and it's kind of interesting. And today we were mapping them out, like who is who, and if there were names to those feelings or those personalities and things like that. And so very scary, very unique, very, very interesting. So that's that. So I am seeing two different therapists now. One is for talk therapy and the diagnosis of ADHD. This other one is talking to me about being neurodivergent, possibly having some part of autism, like being somewhere on the spectrum of autism, and just trying to help stitch things together. At first, I was really hesitant in approaching them, and talking to them. But here we are. And it's kind of interesting that these things have taken place. So, anyways, moving on from that, um, this last Sunday was my birthday, and I am now 44, and my birthday, for the most part, sucked ass. All of my plans with friends and family kind of got canceled last second. My niece was a fucking rock star trooper, though. She spent all day Saturday with me and would have spent all day Sunday with me, but I was supposed to be meeting up with this new friend of mine, and they ended up having a family emergency and having to deal with that. So I spent Saturday, most of Saturday, all day Sunday, depressed and crying and just being an emotional wreck. And it is what it is. Like, I've learned that. Huh, sorry, I just felt a switch. So I just learned that the I don't even know where I was going with that. Okay, sorry. So I've learned over the years that I cannot make plans, because if they get broken or changed for any reason whatsoever, I get hyper depressed and sad, and it just throws things off. And when I was talking about that switch that I felt scared, sad, alone, depressed, and upset, and almost childlike. So I've got to make a note of that. Um, oh, yeah, it's really interesting and kind of like difficult to deal with all of this. This is not something that I was out looking for. It just kind of happened. Sorry. Um, so yeah, there's all that. Having moving forward from there, though, outside of the little bit of depression that I normally feel surrounding my birthday, I've been good. I've been in a really good place. Been really happy talking to, like, getting to know this new friend, um, pouring my heart and soul into, like, just doing stuff at the bar. Like, I can stay home all day, every day if I needed to and wanted to, but I really look forward to going to the bar, to socializing, to being able to hang out with friends, meet new people all the time, and it's nice. It really is. And I've also been a little bit manic in my spending lately. Not that I have a shit ton of money to spend, but some birthday money here and there, and um, I I spent a little bit. I got on Temu and bought some things off of Temu. And now that the Dollar Tree is literally right down the street from me, I've been to the Dollar Tree too many damn times. So it's like Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Netflix, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, gas, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, McDonald's, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, like, you know, so yeah, I haven't been to McDonald's in forever, so just using that as an example. But yeah, I actually have a whole Timu package that I need to open up, unbox, and take a look at. So I might do that with y'all here. But like one of the purchases that I made was at Goodwill the other day, and I got myself a home projector. It works. It has like all these different little like connectors. I can connect my computer to it. It has HEM cables, um, USB ports here, um, SD card here, audio in and out. Um, and it came with everything that I needed, even this little stand. The only thing it did not come with is the remote. And I was able to hop on eBay and find the remote for $8, I think it was. So the grand total of this entire unit turned out to be $26 because this was $2.99, and with this after taxes and shipping and everything, it turned out to be like right around $26. So I have myself a new little projector, and I am looking forward to being able to hook it up and use it full time. Um, I got to get myself a screen or something, or just shine it on my roof. But anyways, yeah, it was a it was something that I've been wanting for a very long time, and I saw it. I happened to have the money for it, and I was like, bet. Um, I've also gotten back into, well, not fully gotten back into, but I've made some jewelry. Haven't done that in years. Uh, Dollar Tree actually had some of the jewelry making supplies, like the tools and stuff. And so I bought all the tools, $1.25 each, and I needed 5 tools. So I got all new tools, got some new beads and stuff. So I'm like, I've made several bracelets. I gave 3 to my new friend, and I just bought some more beads, and I'm gonna make myself a necklace. Um, so that's been kind of cool and fun. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at my Timu. See what we got here. I actually have 2 packages coming, so I don't know if both of them are going to be showing up at the same time, or if they packed everything into one. It kind of feels like they may have. I'm not sure, but we'll go ahead and take a look here. So first up is my new witchy rosary. I got that because I'm going to be cosplaying this year for um, Halloween, and I wanted to have a fun little rosary. What else is in here? Ooh, this is heavy. What are you? Oh, this is cool. Smaller than I expected it to be, but very cool nonetheless. Okay, okay. So I got myself a little crystal ball. It's not crystal, it's glass, but and this is metal, so that's pretty nifty as I try to throw it and break it already. I honestly don't even remember ordering that, but that yay past me buying cool stuff for future me. What else do we got going on here? In here, we have Oh, button that says allegedly. There should be 2 of those. So the fact that there's only one, hopefully there's a second one in here somewhere. Okay, not what I expected, but it's what we got. I thought that this was a statue, and it apparently is not. It is a thick acrylic display of Medusa. I love Medusa, and so I thought this was not. I thought it the way that they had it like shown. I thought that this was actually a statue, but this is actually kind of cooler than the statue. I would have loved to have the statue, but this, oh, that's freaking cool. So this is supposed to be a full-on stained glass window ornament thing, and it is the Archangel Michael. So that's kind of cool. It looks like it's a bit damaged though, but still cool nonetheless. I thought that this was supposed to be a glass decal or like a glass window piece, but it's not. It's plastic or like a really thick acrylic. What else is there? Oh. My meditating goat, again, thought this was a statue. It turns out that it is an acrylic cutout. So I'm kind of bummed because I wanted the Medusa and that meditating goat as actual like statuary. Oh, they did fit my shirt in here. Oh, yay. Okay. I'm excited about that, but I don't, looking at the shirt itself now, I don't like the way the material looks. So there's some rips in this bag, so I got to make sure that I got all of the items from Temu, but I got a goat necklace to go along with my cosplay, and this is called the Goat of Menendez. I think that's what it is, but got that little goat dude. For those of you who are in the know or not in the know, it is a satanic symbol, but that's not what I'm using it for. I'm just it's for a costume piece. So came with a necklace, which is kind of cool. And in Latin American cultures, this goat or the goat itself has a lot of spiritual meanings, especially like involving protection, knowledge, and things like that. The necklace itself is very tiny, so I'm going to have to get a bigger necklace if I'm going to wear it for my costume piece, but this is pretty substantial. Like, this is probably lead, if I'm not going to mince words, but it also kind of feels like pewter, and there's like so many details to this. Like, I don't know if it's going to show up, but you can actually like see the butt cheeks on him. So yeah, pretty awesome. Really excited about that. Oh yeah, that was for that. And then there's my other allegedly. So I don't know why they didn't just put it in the same bag, but I collect push pins, and allegedly is a saying from this Canadian comedy called Letterkenny. So I got 2 of them because I wanted to give one to my sister and just keep one for myself. And then I got a pack of training tarot cards, and it does not feel like this is a full 78 deck. So I'm kind of concerned about that, but it tells you like what the cards actually say and what they mean and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to this because I've always been interested in tarot cards, and I actually have a collection of them. So that makes me really happy. And like all of this stuff combined was maybe $17 on Temu. So like I paid $3 for the cards, $1 for the little push pins, $1 for the necklace, $3 for all of the little statuaries and stuff like that. What else do I not have going on here? Oh, there's the little chain for, okay, that's really flimsy, but little chain for my my angel, so that's cool. And I don't see anything in that, so okay. And then this I'm really excited about, especially if it is in the right size. Like I said, I don't like the fabric, but it freaking cracked me up when I saw it. And I have dinner tonight with my family for my birthday, and I'm going to be wearing it. So, yeah, I'm wearing my Big Deborah t-shirt. I thought it was so freaking hilarious, like the little Debbie's, but she Big Deborah. So I'm so glad that came in because I want to wear that to dinner tonight with the family. So yeah, these are all just kind of like birthday presents to myself. And the other thing that I picked up was I got a new video game for my Nintendo Switch, mainly because it was on sale, and there's also the nostalgia factor. And so I picked up the game Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and I loved that game when it first came out on Xbox, like the original Xbox. Um, it was the first role playing game that I played that I liked, that I played back to back 3 times in a row. Like it took me a full 30 or 40 hours to beat it on being a good guy, and then it took me a full 30 to 40 hours to beat it as a completely bad guy, and then another 30 to 40 hours to play as like a neutral person, just to see how the story changed between the two. And I don't know if I'm ever going to dive that deep into it, but it was a game that I loved, and it was $5, and I was like, bet, let's do this. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's kind of everything for right now. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you are somebody who has DID, please reach out to me because I have a lot of questions, and I need someone to talk to about it. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day and a great week. And make sure that you turn into the podcast Thursday at 9. Well, I try to have it uploaded by 9, but every Thursday I do the podcast. And then catch me on Saturday. So I will talk to y'all then. Bye, guys.